Read the Nuka Shine label in your inventory. Okay, alright, so it reads it for me. Thank God. So the road. At our alma mater stands a boy, gray and cold. The sits behind him are the first threshold around the right corner. Study the street, just to the left of the place we meet. There you can stain your skin with ink, but find the back door and we'll get you a drink. So it's a tattoo parlor. And it's probably in the town. And we're gonna take some steroids. So you can make any drugs while we're at it. I can make gunpowder. Okay. I already forgot what the fucking town was. Oh, it really... Oh, it literally just sends you. The tattoo is the Archangel Michael. It's a sigil of his... I don't even remember from where I found it. It was like forever ago that I did. It was actually a stick and poke done by one of my exes. So, it actually... It's supposed to only last like 5 years. So I've had this for 2 or 3 years, and it's not really faded at all. Or not very much. It's like a bluish color too, so I mean... It used to be like black, but it's like bluish now, but it doesn't look... You know, I don't mind. I might actually have to get it retouched. But I don't know if I want to do stick and poke retouch it, or just retouch it proper. Oh man. It's the only tattoo I have. I wanted to get some more, but I'm not really sure what. And I mean, some of them might be a little too political that I would want to actually have on my body permanently. Because you never know if you're going to change your beliefs, or if, you know, it just isn't, you know, I don't know how to put it, but like, you don't want to like do something permanent where, yeah, you can like tattoo it over, or, you know, remove it if you're a fucking psychopath. Better just tattoo it over, new design. But, you know, like, sometimes it's better to not have, you know, certain things on it that's super statementary, so bluntly. Okay. Just walk. Okay, so tattoo parlor is somewhere in here. Where's this shuffling piece of fucking shit? Come on. I'm gonna walk away from you, little bitch. Sick. I leveled up for beating the fuck out of a bunch of irradiated fuck faces. Probably just give something to agility. Actually, put your drive 15% faster. Yeah, that sounds useful. Perk cards are the dumbest fucking thing. Conceptually, they're like really good, but in my opinion, they're like dumbest fucking thing they added. Yet again, undoing the whole point of like it's a RPG role-playing game. What? Oh god, because my headphones fall out. Both of them fall out at the same time. It's great. Just like, why would you have a card system so you can switch them out? You know, like, that doesn't make any of the things you choose permanent, because it doesn't matter, because you just always switch them out and pretty much max everything. And then you get eventually all the cards at some point. So, you know... Oh, okay. So there we go, another one. Where the AI just kind of smoothly moves instead of walking. Sick, dope, okay. Find the fucking tattoo parlor. Which has got to be here somewhere. In this gigantic circle. I'm not using any other clothes. It's a tattoo parlor because stain your skin with ink. You know. Come on. There we go. Okay. So somewhere in this city, Well, it's probably not next to a gigantic industrial building. I don't know if it's gonna be a building marked on the HUD though. I steal from this fucking asshole. Used to be like a teacher in high school. That guy, if I remember correctly, like that's his background. My departed wife. It's like, didn't ask about your wife, dog. Okay, so this building. Dig out. Yep, there we go. You gotta go through the back door, which we're all used to. Look at that texture. Is it gonna load in? There we go. Nice. Thank you. Okay. All right. The fuck? Oh, I'm overweight. Great, cool, sick. Thanks. I'm not gonna look at what the radiation effect is. I don't care. They're always so fucking stupid. Okay. Yeah. The hints for this. I'm all about How do I?
They are great, especially that lovely little brick over there.
How do I put this? The way they do quests where you have to find things, they make them for the borderline drunk and or high people. You stay open. Oh no. See, I can walk around and it takes a quick walk around to figure out. Okay, it's called Nuka Shine, Nuka-Cola. The carpet says fucking Nuka Shine under it. Well, it's, speakeasy. Below is going to be a place where you gotta find a place that opens it. What probably opens it? The place where the fucking carpet is that they've custom made for their specific drink for the quest. You don't have to be a fucking marine biologist to figure this out. Now, speakeasies, there's actually a speakeasy bar about 15 minutes away from my place that you actually have to, they give you like a riddle that you have to figure out. It's like an ice cream parlor, and then below is a speakeasy bar. It's mostly older folks. We went there with a couple of younger, like my friends, who are all like, who pretty much all turned 21 around this time. We're drinking there. I kept ordering like White Russians before I found my love for Black Russians a lot more. And we're drinking there, and my friend usually drinks Bud Light beer. Only Bud Light, pretty much. He'll have like the occasional liquor. Now he loves tequila. He's a fucking psychopath and likes to taste a wood cleaner. But we're down there.
Take one down, drink it right down. 84 bottles of shine on the wall.
Interrupting me. But we go to the speakeasy thing, and it's like some type of ice cream based riddle, which was cool. It was kind of cool that I go to a place where like it was like we went to clubs like pretty much off the bat, and I hate clubs for the most part. I've been to the only club I saw that was really neat was this place called Elsewhere in Brooklyn, where I went to watch some like house music. I'm not into that stuff too much, but that was a cool experience. Was with someone who like pretty much was part of like a new dance movement, so it was like really neat.
What was that sound?
Thank you.
It's just my treads again.
But the whole thing was we go to the speakeasy, we go down there, we're drinking. I'm having like a couple of White Russians. What happens, which was great, and by great I mean awful, was one of my friends decided to get absolutely shit-faced, which you're not really supposed to do in a setting like that. I mean, you can, but like, you gotta do it like old people way, not like young people way. Get shit-faced. Like, he's mixing beer and like hard liquor, which he never does, and every time he does, he becomes an asshole. Knocks my glass over, says something like, "You fucking faggot." Place goes dead quiet. Guy cleans it up, and I'm like, "Sorry, my friend's like really fucked up." Blah blah. And it was like, I don't usually get embarrassed very easily. I usually don't even get embarrassed. I usually don't care. But I was just like, oh, like I read the room. I was like, oh, we're the youngest people there, and we were like minding our own business for the most part. And he just fucking like ruins the whole fucking vibe.
Once upon a time there was a brain in a jar.
And we haven't gone back since because he didn't like going there. Which, fair enough. Overweight again, really?
Excuse me there. I could, really use a hand, and you got more than just the one. Hi, I'm Ben. And Ben E. Ridge is the #1 alcohol.
Yep, I'm the wall he's talking to. Because, I mean, how hard is it to fucking have the thing look at you, man?
Well, happy late ya. Well, this juice joint's premier drink, Nuka Shine.
Bro, just...
Long overdue.
Also, the RoboBrain is a terrifying fucking concept. I mean, literally horrifying. And they don't do anything cool with it. They just... They somehow make them its own? Which, does that mean that it processes alcohol poorly? Where's the intake? Or is the thing he's saying is just pure, just like a certain percent of alcohol, so he's always drunk? Thank you. Thank you for giving me the... Fucking asshole. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong quest piece. Yay! Oh boy.
Don't be shy. Come on over and punch the bag with me. Nuka Shine sure did change my perspective on
Okay,
things.
enough of you.
Say, didn't the world used to stay just the one color?
Okay.
Does it smell like alcohol down here, or is it just me?
The secret door is gonna... Fuck. God damn it. Alright, dismantle my shit here? No. God, I want to blow this fucking flames out.
Absolutely pleased to see you.
At some point, I'm just gonna have to bring a router up to my fucking up here on the 3rd floor because I think the chat's broke again. No, I'm not giving any good content to elicit a comment, but fair enough. That being said, I think I'm gonna try to re-up the thing again because it's gonna get annoying if I have to keep doing it. I think we get like 4 messages or no 8 messages before, and now it's like 1. Let's see. Find out the missing ingredient to Nuka Shine. And then, find the supply room password. Oh boy. Now, as far as fetch quests go, if you want to call it a fetch quest, this isn't actually awful. Because at least it's like, kind of silly. But this game is nothing but levity. Every Fallout game, minus New Vegas, is pretty much like complete levity because it's just so fucking stupid. Oh. Because Fallout 7, I mean, they don't treat the apocalypse as fucking disturbing as it would be. I mean, like literally, oh no, just fuck off, Ghoul. Fuck off. I mean, just read any like report of people who survived fucking Nagasaki and Hiroshima. It is obviously it would be horrifying. I think that's can be pretty easily taken in conceptually. And I don't think, you know, like, they don't really, there's no real, like, negative. Like, yeah, it's the apocalypse, you know, everyone died, but you could have fun, have a good time. Like, Fallout 76 is kind of just like, it sure is wacky out there, and everybody died, and yeah, there's, like, messages of people being sad, but you don't meet any of them, because they're all dead. Which can go to a good vibe of like, wow, isn't the world fucked up? But you fight Mothman, and you fight the Grafton monster. You know, it's like the ghouls look horrifying, but it's not like they say anything fucking disturbing. The score's kind of like, say, generic, like, creepy shit you'd see in like a really shitty horror movie from 2006. Like, there's really nothing. It's an apocalypse game. 25 years after. It's the most recent to the apocalypse. And yeah, there's no nukes here. But you'd think they would do more with that. Like, this should be the most fucked up looking. Like, there should be, like, fresh like, 25 years. Most people aren't rotting the fucking bone. You know, unless you're outside on a street corner where animals are, like, picking at it. Kind of thing, and even then, there's probably still a little bit of, you know, like, come on. You know, the raiders aren't like, you know, fucked up skells are like, what the fuck are the robots here? Okay, now we gotta have to read this. You're the smartest person I know. Nuka Shine would not be there. Blah blah. We told you you need a little space. Gave you no questions asked. It's just we thought you needed space to think, not space to develop your hobby. Well, your hobby's generous is more of an exception at this point. Listen, every genius in the tile, their idiosyncrasies, but we could really use the space for pledges. I wish we could talk in person, but nobody knows how to find you these days. Please get in touch. I miss the old Lewis, not the crazy Lewis. Remember Nuka-Cola? Do you remember Nuka-Cola? Do you remember? You guys remember? It's part of the Fallout lore that Bethesda bought and added nothing actually of interest new to it. That was good. You guys remember? Tell me you remember, because I certainly remember Nuka-Cola. I also remember Brotherhood of Steel. When the fuck did I get this? Oh, it's level 10, I don't care. Bro, add new lore. They added fucking Sunset Sarsaparilla as like a root beer competitor. It's just so, it's like really lazy and annoying half the time with this shit. Oh, that's cute. I can punch balloons, I forgot about that. Yeah, fuck you. Okay. Now, probably on the top floor on a computer, or on a little piece of paper or holotape. It's one of the, there we go. Because these quests are like fucking clockwork. RoboBrain. I'm actually just going to be curious about all dark and speakeasy, quiet. I expected I went back in the room, came face to face with one of the single giant eyeball and a floating brain. I ran straight home until Lewis explained to me General Atomics RoboBrain was doing in the cellar. Need drink tester. I'm worried how did he even get a hold of this. Yeah, I'd be worried how you got a fucking brain of a human being. I think in the original story, like they were like usually like felons or like dead soldiers or something crazy. I could be wrong. Which, if it isn't, then they should have. If it is, hats off to the original people. Okay, there you go. Alright, so now we got that. Neat, sick, dope, fucking great. See if there's anything else. Vault, jacket, and I don't care. I don't care about the vault. No, I just don't care. Can I punch this thing? Yes, I can. Fuck you, I hate you, robot. Piece of shit. Fuck you. Anything to beat the fuck out of a robot, man. Oh, they're all aggressive now. Take all your shit too. Fuck you. Well, thank God we found the longest screen thing. It still kills me every once in a while. I forget about it. What was it? I forgot. Oh God. I think one of the biggest issues is, one, they don't care about lore, which, okay, you did bought the rights to it, so technically, legally, you have the right to. But you can't be surprised when people are like, hey, you fucked with it and we don't like it. And then someone goes on Twitter and says, like, we're not beholden to, like, 20-year-old lore from a different company. It's like, okay, legally speaking, which means nothing, in my opinion, sometimes, or, like, by, like, the rights of owning something, you do whatever you want with it, yeah. But if you want people to like it and enjoy it, you should probably respect it because you bought the fucking property for a reason, because it had good stuff in it. And when you buy that property, you should at least respect how it did and why it was great and why people liked it before you start fucking with it. Yeah, okay, you're gonna do some new stuff with it, maybe you have to fuck with it a little bit. Okay, fair enough. Most people can argue that's fair. You want to do a new spin on it, you want to change up some of the things, okay, fine. They start off with the East Coast. As annoying as Fallout 3 was, and not awful, but annoying, you know, they changed up, they didn't change the lore, they just said, oh, there's a section of the Brotherhood that was sent out east, and they just, you know, were a little bit more nicer about things. Okay. They want to help people. The leader saw some fucked up shit and said, okay, we're going to take care of these people. We have this advanced tech, and we're just hoarding it. We're not using it for anything except for ourselves. Okay. Interesting way to go about it. Too bad the factions are offensively fucking boring. You have the following. The Brotherhood of Steel. Good guys. Tech sluts. You have the Enclave. Bad guys. Tech sluts. You have Raiders. Nothing, there's no background on them. There's no where they came from, if they have any type of cultural things. They're just drug addicts with guns that are going to kill you. And that's it, just kill you. They're not going to do anything bad. They may torture you, but they don't only reference it. It's never like a situation you can get captured, or, you know, you could buy drugs from them. Nothing. They're just bad guys that shoot you, and that's it. Then you have super mutants, which have no reason to be there. Some could have moved east, but they're all the stupid kind. And then they make more, because one of the vaults has it, even though the Master was the only one to actually make mutants. Which would make them pretty much a dying breed, outside of the really smart ones that may figure it out, actually. Then you have the Brotherhood Outcasts, which are just what the Brotherhood West would have been if they went the normal route. And they're not very interesting, because they're just basically the antithesis of a faction that's goody two-shoes. Meanwhile, things like Caesar's Legion is actually interesting because the whole culture, and you know, there's a whole lot of writing behind it, a whole lot of interesting parts of it. And someone explained that the NCR wouldn't have been as interesting if you didn't have Caesar's Legion, because you would have had boring, good two-shoes that would have been easily one of the better options by default. But now you have Caesar's Legion, who points out they're a corrupt democracy that's basically repeating the past. It's a very interesting fucking conversation to have. You'll still have conversations with people today about who would have won the battle, NCR or Caesar's Legion, and it comes down to a few things that are very interesting. I can now have that same conversation about Fallout fucking 3 or 4. I mean, oh god, I'll probably have to get back to this in a second so I can shut this piece of shit up.
I am a full-time roomie, and this cellar is my cellar office.
Oh shit. Alrighty, we did that quest, I guess. Oh. I'm gonna turn that quest off, 'cause I'm not going around trying to look for that shit. Get an airdrop, that sounds neat. You know, the factions in Fallout 4 are the following. The Brother of Steel, which is the son of the previous guy, who was a little shit kicker in Fallout 3. But now he's like, no, actually, we're going to go back to being assholes. Boring. The Institute, which is the most brain-dead, dumbest fucking faction to put in an apocalypse setting. There's something neat about the concept of having an apocalypse setting, and then there's this one faction that's like, stay underground, they have like the clean white, and you can do a lot of cool stuff with that. Like, I think Rage did that. The first Rage did that. And I always thought, conceptually, it'd be really cool to end the Apocalypse movie or game where, like, you know, your guy's all dirty and shitty and bloody, and you're just, like, dirtying up these, like, pristine, clean, white, like, floors and walls with your fucking gristle and nasty-ass fucking apocalypse shit. But in the case of the Institute, it's basically the survivors of MIT. Oh, fuck you, man. Fuck you. You have the survivors of MIT, which is a very advanced college, even today, that does a lot of, like, amazing advancements in technology. Some of them I probably would be a fan if I looked into it enough. But what I remember of them is that they're, you know, they help advance, like, medicine and the robotics and, you know, bioengineering and crazy shit like that. MIT in this obviously is basically about the same, but now it's it's 2077, so the technology is advanced, but not advanced because they don't figure out the microchip somehow at MIT, whatever. So they stay underground, eventually dig a whole fucking gigantic tunnel system, disconnect that from the rest of the world, make a teleporter. Which teleporters, I don't think people understand conceptually why they shouldn't be used ever on anything that's living. Other than maybe like fruits or vegetables. Like human beings, no good. Because a teleporter takes every single cell of your body, which are in the quadrillions or whatever the fuck, taking all that information, sending it somewhere else into what is basically the fucking nether, or like a fucking wire, which conceptually I don't know how to even get my... Conceptually, I don't even know how to get my head around it. But they're probably just kill each other and then kill the one that survives. Bad AI doesn't recognize his buddy just got shot. Every time I hit him, but he still has seen the gunshot and heard it. But teleporters conceptually are just the dumbest. Not dumbest, but for people to use them just doesn't make sense, because if you take every single cell in your body and then send it to another place, depending if a certain cell or piece of DNA is not placed in the same spot as it was before, you are probably gonna die or have something horribly wrong go to you. Not including... Oh, fuck you, other quest. Not including things like your consciousness has just been dismantled and put back, so you're not even the same person technically, because your cells all been rearranged in your fucking brain. They're not gonna be perfect, so you're not the same person. So you technically are fucking dead anyways. So it's just another version of you alive when this happens, as well. And then, not even just that. The amount of energy. It's just like teleportation for anything that isn't like food or like pieces of like machinery. It's just fucking stupid, quite frankly. fruits, vegetables, maybe even meat, whatever. Because it's not as complicated as a living fucking organism that has a consciousness and organs, and also, does it teleport everything in the air next to you? I mean, look, the Fly movie is a good fucking example of what could happen. It probably won't happen the same exact way, but I just feel like teleportation technology is so fucking misunderstood conceptually, outside of sci-fi, that it's just annoying. And when you do sci-fi, you can kind of get away with this kind of stuff, but at the same time, if I'm going to take you seriously, you should at least put some effort in. Which they want you to take seriously, because they try to make this whole plot about, like, being serious and shit. Not just that, they make androids, which are kind of human, kind of robotic. Like, the most recent one's mostly genetically human with some implants. Did I miss? Wow. Another gun turret over here, right? Oh. Come on. What the fuck is that sound? Oh, I hate these things. They're so fucking bizarre. I'll give him credit on making a weird design. Hate that sound. Oh. Okay. Oh, where is it? Fuck me. Okay. I mean, there's also the whole thing with the Institute where, with the androids, if you're MIT and you're got generations of scientists, so probably the scientific method is like basically like bordering on a religion at this point, and you make something that basically has a consciousness or resembles one close enough, and you give them the ability to feel pain and need to drink water and eat food, you have to give them fucking rights. I mean, I think even, yes, it can be argued for some people, but if you're a fucking scientific, like, group of people, you have to worry about morality all the time. And how you just are like, yeah, they're not going to get any rights. They're not people. I'm sorry, fucking what? You gave them the ability to think, feel, and like, be in pain and shit? And need to eat and drink and have emotions? Are you fucking stupid? You just made a person. You just played God. When you play God, you get really bad. You get really bad situations on your hand if you don't give them the rights. You made something stronger and better than you that knows its creator, and you expect nothing to go wrong. Arguably, we don't know if God is real or not. Some people believe God exists, some people don't. But we'll never probably truly know. But they know who their God is, technically, and they're fucking flawed. And they make mistakes. And they fuck up. And they are better than you. The person, those androids know their creator, know that they're superior to them, and know that they know all that. It's like, oh, well, now we just tell them that they aren't androids, and, you know, blah, blah. It's like, bro, if I can punch through a fucking wall straight clean, I'd be like, either it's a mutation or something else, and I'm going to look into it. Oh, fuck you, fence. Can you jump over a fence? So, the whole conversation, do androids deserve rights? well, robots don't deserve rights because they're robots, but you create something that has thoughts, feelings, emotions, and feels things. You either give them rights or they're gonna fucking Terminator your ass. Or how about this? Don't make something that can beat you over and have thoughts and feelings. And if you give them a fucking like turn-off switch, that might actually cause more problems because now they're aware they can just be killed in an instant for fighting back, and they're gonna get clever with that shit. Which, yet again, in an apocalypse genre, the fuck am I worrying about androids for? If you're worrying about like my sawed-off shotgun I found off a corpse working, that's what an apocalypse game should be. 9 out of 10 times, unless you work it out pretty well. Wish they didn't. And like, what does MIT do? They try to do they went the Mr. House approach, like we're gonna advance society and we're gonna figure things out and make humanity better. How? All you do is literally just fucking abduct people and make like flash clone them or whatever. And you expect nothing to go wrong with that either. To the point that people are starting to create rumors. Oh no. Oh no, I hate this fucking kind of robot. These things are annoying as fuck. They just shoot a big weight laser beam, runs up and stabs you. Not sure why they made it female either, it's a combat bot. I guess females serve in the military in the future, like combat like often, maybe? Maybe not. Like some of society progressed socially to the point that racism isn't much of an issue, mine's for the Chinese. I guess sexism is and homosexuality is fine. Which, I'd love if they explain that in some way. How did I miss this? Not scoping it. Oh, man. Are you an enemy? Are you an enemy? Oh, it's a suicide bomber. Oh, sweet fucking Christ. Well, that suicide bomber kind of gets her. Nope, nope. Come on. Oh, am I stuck? I'm stuck. Oh, no, we're good. Goody. Double goody. I love that the enemy types come from 5 to fucking above my level. Nope, 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 nope. Fucking robots, man. That does not sound good. Don't be... Nope. Like, what is enjoyable about fighting a robot that can literally, as it just did there, instantly fucking kill me? Even while jumping out of the way of said blast. But anyways. So they have the stupid fucking android thing. They have the fact that they've been underground for 200 years and somehow they've advanced to a point where they haven't... 200 something plus years actually. It's like more than 200. It's like 220 or 50. I don't remember. So you figure all that out, right? Okay. They have the ability to make like Soylent Green, which is stupid. Fuck that. Make actual fucking food and shit. So they abduct people to like use them as genetic examples. And somehow people catch wind of this? Like they're able to figure out that there's some super secret robot peoples? Which is so fucking dumb. Like yeah, a couple like robots would show up every once in a while and like just exist. But what, they're gonna admit that like from the Institute? I guess over time maybe they eventually did. But it's just like the faction makes no fucking sense. Because you have to believe, one, that a group of some of the most genius scientists, which aren't at the New Vegas one, which is a much better way to go about it, honestly. And they went the silly route, and it was fun, and not stupid as shit. They're like poking fun at the whole genre of like the the science 50s like pulpy film and comic stuff. This one's like, no, we're trying to advance humanity. Yeah, by making them all fucking robots, you fucking idiot. Good job, you did nothing. Yeah, we also have a genetically engineered gorilla you can fucking kill and eat genetic gorilla meat. Why? You have a 200-year head start on technological advancement. And you make a fucking gorilla. Why? Like, no, like, seriously, fucking why would you do that? Why would you even... Like, someone at Bethesda was just sitting there, was like, well, we gotta show they're really advanced and they can, like, bring animals back to life. You're gonna make, like, a megafauna? Like a elephant? Or, like deer that don't have fucking 2 heads? Or cow that can produce more milk? Or make better tasting beef? Or chicken? No. We're just gonna make a bigger gorilla. No, not being a bigger... Just a gorilla. Which, do they have a copy of the genetic code somewhere? Because if so, what the fuck? They spent their money and times and resources. Okay, let's see if I can just sneak and get this shit and get away from this stupid fucking robot I hate so much. Alright, shut the fuck up. Let's hope it doesn't see me. We'll just take everything. Take some steroids, bring it all back to my shitty camp. Or vodka. And like... Yeah, they just use a fucking gorilla. That's their choice. That's their go-to animal to bring back. Not chicken that produces more meat. Not creating corn that has a better yield and doesn't get affected by blah blah. No, just a fucking gorilla. Just like one gorilla you could see, or maybe there was 2. Haven't played in a while. Why? Oh, because we could. Okay, fair enough, but you're not gonna, do anything better. I mean, waiting like 200 years, and then like your son is like the father, and it's like a weird dynamic, which could have been really interesting, but it's not because it's just so poorly written, because Bethesda has fantasy writers, not normal writers. They've written fantasy. Everyone hired there writes fantasy. And then they were given Fallout. They mix that with fantasy, because that's all they fucking know. And is it good? No. No, it's fucking not. It's stupid. Oh, thank God I got a gun I can't fucking use because I have 20 rounds for it. Thanks. I just, sometimes I literally like, I would say I could do better. Because I don't run a fucking company. And I don't code for shit, but at least the storyboard something at least a little more. Excuse me. I'm a little more interested in that. Jesus fuck, man. Then you have the Minutemen, which, okay, kind of goes back on the whole group of people use something from society's past to recreate or use something similar to that they could kind of reflect off of, like, morality-wise, aesthetic-wise, etc. Fair enough. What is that faction, though? The most boring, stupid, like, it's just so fucking annoying. Like, so some guy decides to, he sees the Minutemen, he sees it historically, it's set in Boston. So they responded and were able to mobilize within a minute. They're able to get all their clothing and gear at the ready in a minute. The world needs that kind of response group that's able to help out people in need. Okay. So, because New Vegas did this, where the guys dressed up like the thing they're referencing. The Minutemen do this too. Now, I don't know what the weather is in Boston during the setting of the time. I don't know about you, but a wool coat that reaches down to your legs with all this other stuff, probably very hard to manufacture and create, let alone move your body in, because they were somewhat stiff and very hot and heavy. Even if it's like 60 Fahrenheit outside, that wears after a while. And then you have the fucking laser muskets, which you charge up. That still has ammunition. You still need to have ammunition. There was a recharger pistol in New Vegas, but the laser musket, you gotta charge up. So it's not just like a battery cell that you can literally just crank and have infinite ammo for. No. No, why would you have that? That would make sense. Or like just have it like after it slowly breaks down. You just need to get like the gun just gets worse and then the battery charge gets worse and then you have to repair it. That'd make more sense. But no, they don't do that. They make it to use ammo because they don't think too hard about anything like their guns. At all. I don't think I have any of the guns that like literally make me infuriated. The handmade has like usually has like, oh, in this case, oh, they don't have the exposed fucking receiver. They had the exposed receiver on like some of them, which was so fucking stupid and annoying. There's a couple of guns in here that just make me furious because they're just so fucking ugly and poorly designed and make me want to die. But the Minutemen are like just yet again because the game they don't know how to do morality in an interesting way. Like you can have a bad group of people, especially in this setting, and have them ideologically in some ways you can see some benefits. Like Caesar's Legion are a horrible group of people. They're just a slaver cult built on pretty much, you know, homogenization of cultures. They do slavery. They don't give women any rights, etc., etc. They're bad guys. But if you're a civilian and you're not like, you know, tribal people, they'll let you pretty much do whatever you want that isn't a crime. And there's pretty much no crime in any region of the Legion because they know what the answer is. Even if they think you did something wrong, they're going to probably string you up on a fucking cross. God damn it. They'll string you up on a fucking cross. But there's no crime. There's little to no crime to speak of for civilians. So that's a that's a benefit. That one could be used for an argument. The Minutemen are goody two-shoes again, just like the Brotherhood in Fallout 3, and they have really no negative morals. They're just boring. There's never like a moral quandary or like, you know, we have to choose who to save. Do we save these ghouls? Do we save these people? Do we save... It's none of that. There's never like that kind of moment. And if there is, it must have been so fucking shitty I didn't remember. Oh! Let's see. Fuck it. And we have them, the Institute. You have the Brothers of Steel, which is just the same people, but now they are assholes again. Which, that's it. Oh, and they also bring back Liberty Prime, which is supposed to be like a gigantic joke about like U.S. patriotism kind of thing. And then there is the Railroad. The Railroad, which is an underground fucking group to free robots from a place you can't physically fucking get to until Johnny Appleseed McCocksucker fucking spawns in the game. And it's the dumbest fucking thing. You are trying to survive where most of the food is irradiated. Animals still have 2 fucking heads. Almost every gun that's in the entire region is from 200 years ago. Same with most clothing. 200 years. And your focus is to help the fucking robots? Fuck you. So stupid. Oh. God, robots are so, like, oh, fuck you. Fuck the robots, dude. Just fuck them. All the factions are just really, they're not very interesting. They don't do anything new. And they're poorly written even then. Like, you can still have a, like, again, NCR's a good example. It's a goody two-shoes option, but it's also not because the government's corrupt. You know, they're not clearly having a good hold, so it's may not worth it to support them. Your change to them might not make a major difference, arguably. But in this case, the Minutemen are the good guys. The Railroad's the good guys too. These two are kind of good guys if you steer them in the right direction. And you eventually become like leader of every faction, which is the dumbest fucking thing that Bethesda ever did. It's like, hey, you did 4 quests, and you're now Lieutenant Colonel General Cocksucker's grade 5. Congrats. Why? Because you helped me out, buddy. And since there's none of us left except for me, you are now Lieutenant Colonel General Washington of the Minutemen.
So fucking stupid.
Like, there's not, like, faction, like, even in this game, there's not even, like, a faction that's, like, former biker gangs that, you know, used to peddle, like, basically meth and shit. And now they still have that biker culture, but now it's the apocalypse. So, you know, it's, like, the leather jackets and, like, the boots, and they have, like, you know, fucking AKs and shotguns and, like, you know, they had illegal firearms, so they have, like, a crazy, like weapons from, like, foreign countries, too, like, old, like, previous, like, you know, weapons they probably illegally stole from different countries and shit. That'd be way cooler. And you'd still be, like, kind of good guys, because they'll take people in and treat them right, but also, you know, not treat women well, because, yet again, biker gangs don't exactly treat women well. Oh, okay. Fuck you. Let's get the fuck out of this guy.
You're gonna need more than that, buddy!
Yeah? Yeah, cool jacket, though. Oh, wait, no, that's just because I... Oh, man, that's painted on. So what level is this? No, I don't care. You know, you could have, like, a biker gang one. You could have, like, a group of immigrants that, like, don't speak the language, which could just be interesting on its own. Where your intelligence would be a certain level to, like, try to interact with them, or, you know, it could be something in the character creation where, like, does your character speak these languages? You can have, like, up to 5 if your intelligence is really high, have it up to 5. Have it up to, like, 5 or 6 languages or something. Because, you know, you can have, like, immigrants from, like, Mexico, or, like, people who are new here as a family that just kind of, you know, made a bigger family, and now they, you know, speak some bastardized version of, like, German or Spanish or, you know, Portuguese, Russian, what have you. Or, you know, again, the National Guard, which could have eventually just kind of turned into its own cultural thing like the Brothers of Steel turned into. You could have had, you know, other, I forgot other players even in this game. I've seen another one. Fuck you looking at, Twink? Oh, my nose, Jesus. You could have had so many cooler factions. The Biker Gang one alone just to me sounds better. Because they can be bad guys, but not like completely. Like, they'll take people in. Like, they don't, you know, they'll be assholes for assholes' sake just because they want more power and the resources to keep. Fuck, man. To keep on going. But they're not going to bother you unless, you know, you get near their space or they go, you know, you ask them that they very much want. But they might send an envoy who's like nice about it. Or, you know, same thing with like if this was set closer to like New York. Uh-oh. Oh, they added an NPC over here.
Whoa, golly, Civvy, this is Army property, so... Oh, wait. Are you a soldier? A real soldier? Well, no, that may be the case, but don't you think it's time we rebuilt the army? It's been years. I mean, who knows how many stinking commies are still lurking out there. We gotta gun them all down, I say. I'm ready to go. I just need the order. You've got an order for me, right? Okay. Which question exactly?
He's not even doing the protocol. How's camp? Okay,
The camp's in tip-top shape, sir.
There we go.
Well, the important bits.
And it was
We
sir.
have
You start with sir and it was sir,
weapons,
asshole.
ammunition, and then there's the training course. It works. I did it. Well, most of it. Okay, some of it. But it's automated and it does work. You can run, jump, shoot. Oh, the rifle range is great. Though it doesn't teach you how to unjam a firearm. Most of all, it's safe. Unlike out there.
Oh, God. You like blow my nose or something. What's your background, recruit?
Me? Private Joe Craig.
Still an
Well,
E1?
Private in training, sir. I came up from Virginia. East Virginia? Well, I'm from the coast. I started out as civvy, though I guess we all do. I'm not that way anymore, though. I can fight the Reds, and I'll prove it. Just as soon as I can finish that darn obstacle course.
Great.
My whole family's in the army. Well, they were.
Oh, that's depressing.
Before the war. We've had family in the army since 1776. It's a tradition.
Oh, that's
And
so boring.
Besides the Reds, those bombs. Who wouldn't want to join up after what they did to this country? Not to mention all the other dangerous stuff out there.
Right.
Understood. How about orders? Any orders?
Get on your knees.
Oh, I know this one. Could I maybe get to that tomorrow? All this drilling has really worn me down. Rifles are heavier than I thought. Oh, come on. You know I'm good for it. I can do whatever you need. Load a machine gun, carry cargo. I can even swab a poop deck if you want me to.
That's Navy, asshole.
Shit. Righto. Are you serious, sir? I'm really gonna go fight? I wasn't. You know, Sarge had me. I'm on latrine duty, and I'm gonna have to belay that order on account of, well, you know. Roger. I'll hold down the fort. Camp. Whatever. Sir. Marching orders? Roger.
I was wondering if I can recruit this guy into my camp.
Still waiting on some orders, sir. Orders.
Overseer's along.
Neat.
Camp with good talk. Whew. Maybe I'm going crazy, but it was nice to put on the uniform and play pretend with a bunch of robot drill sergeants. I actually think I learned a thing or two about marksmanship. I
You guys sound
wonder,
old
now
in
that I'm
this.
the Army, is my official title Overseer Private or Private Overseer? Oh, time to see if I can fool a few automated identification systems.
Well, I'm not gonna listen to that.
Well, what do we have here?
Oh, we're doing it with the Arlie Ermy
What
boot
in
Brit.
the
Okay.
holy name of... You are out of uniform, cadet. And with no uniform voucher, you will return in Army fatigues and helmet, or you will not return at all!
Oh my God, it's Arlie Ermy ripoff number 15. Who would have thought?
Hi again. Everything's fine here. Sarge and I are fine.
You can't just take it from here. Keep in mind, in the original Fallout lore, the Army annexed Canada, and then if anyone protest, I mean, literally, I think like the first shot of the trailer is literally a guy in power armor shooting a guy who's on his knees and blowing out the back of his fucking head with a 10mm. After they took over Canada for oil and the whole issue of transporting between the country to get to Alaska. So, a little fucked up that they make the Army seem like really neat in this. And that's like the first thing the game ever shows you. That's not equipping it. Is it not showing? Because I'm wearing... Oh wow, we're gonna drop that fucking... I don't care. Oh, no, they want to do that. Oh. That's terrifying. Oh, I forgot how fucking muscle bound I made this guy. Helmet. Helmet.
It's still dangerous out there?
Uniform issued.
Where's the fucking helmet? Am I missing it? Oh. Wow, this just makes him look fat. It's really annoying because he's supposed to be like really muscle bound. Where's the other one? That's better. Yeah. No, that does not look better.
Cadet, unless you're looking to be scrapped for parts, I suggest you head to the admin building and check in with the Master Sergeant.
Master Sergeant?
Oh, hello. Are you here to join up?
Yeah, fuck off.
Now that's what I like to see. All dolled up and ready to die for your country. There are 3 training exercises you'll need to complete. Marksmanship,
Yep.
agility,
Yep.
and patriotism. Our courses, like all things in the great...
Yeah, they did add this like over irony of like America hand job, but like then it also unironically is like America's pretty fucking dope. I guess it's taking advantage of like the recent surges of like really intense like cocksucking of like naturalistic shit.
All right, maggot. Time to take out the targets as quickly as possible. And if you even think about getting wounded on my course, I will personally make sure you wish it was fatal. Begin.
Like literally no rest.
Wiped out those targets like last week's mystery meat. Excellent work, cadet. Now, just 2 more exercises to go. Throw those ham hocks in hoof mode and get moving.
Alrighty. this is gonna be the patriotism one. Oh boy.
Being able to step out of commie could be the difference between life and death for you and your family. Interrogate the 3 subjects and search their quarters.
My ancestors came over on the Mayflower.
Fred, return to the terminal to make your
I
accusation.
work at my neighborhood soda counter. Though I'd love a raise.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't believe Mom and Dad made me get this job. So you have to learn the value of hard work. Son Jerry's parents just gave him a car when he turned 16. We'll show him I'm going to work so hard.
Now, where'd my diary get to? That's about all I gotta say on the subject. I love America. My ancestors came over on the Mayflower.
My ancestors came over on the Mayflower. Fuck you.
My favorite holiday? Well, that'd have to be the 4th of July.
Where's this fucking key be? Well, he likes baseball. That means he's American. Right? Oh, pocket watch. A cigarette in there?
Well, yeah, my pop's in the Union. Why do you ask?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
My terminal keeps me company while Pop is at the mine. He needed a new password, so I used the initials of someone I admire a lot.
Oh. Whatever it may be. Then we took what to do because I told his mom so much I wish we could have breakfast like the other fans of Pop Sisters and money after class was around. Asked me to stay and he asked me if I even say. I told him the truth. He gave me a piece of sandwich. He said folks like us, like the workers need to look out for one another. He said I should come back after class tomorrow. We talk about it some more. Plus something in the woods. In the woods, a big creature. Okay, so this guy's gonna be considered like a fucking commie.
Am I free to go?
Shut the fuck up, cunt. Wait, which little piece of shit kicker is this? Jimmy, you're going to jail. Sorry, Jimmy.
Impressive work, Cadet. We'll have you putting collectivists in chains faster than a red can cry. Christ, are those chains? You've got just one more course to clear. Move out!
Just curious this one as well.
Check-in required. Visit system terminal. Check-in required. Visit system terminal.
No, whatever.
I didn't watch my buddies get recycled into catching appliances so you can stand around staring blankly. Get on your dancing shoes, Dipsack. You're stepping onto my agility course.
Shut the fuck
You
up.
want to clear each of the specified obstacles as fast as your mud kickers will carry you. Now, ready up! Go, go, go!
Like the quest markers don't go fast enough. They're like, oh wow, you need to get on the fucking wire. Wow, I don't have the patience for this kind of shit.
Another one down. Keep up the pace. Clear. On to the next one.
Wow, this is a crazy course, man. This is
Check that one off.
just like
Next
BCT.
one.
I have to redo this. I'm gonna kill a family of 4.
Nice one. Get up there.
Fuck off, old man.
Well, that's a time you can be proud of.
Not really.
Cadet. Now that you can walk, talk, and shoot, it's time to test your mettle. To the live fire course. You're about to be molded into a soldier.
This is the smallest basic training base I've ever fucking seen. Jesus Christ. We're here to train 12 people, ever. And then fuck off. They don't even give you a fucking gun. Thanks. That's not how that works. Oh, man, damn. Oh my god, it's going to be robots. Yay. Why are you just doing like no damage? There we go. Communist sympathizer. Apparently this game added a communist like infiltrator pack, but you have to pay money for it, or use stuff that's worth money. The atoms, which is the funniest fucking thing.
Commencing attack on hostile target.
Yeah, commence that, bitch. You done now? Can I? Oh. You stuck on fucking what? There's no fucking ammo to get. Cunt. Thank God I have my standard issue hunting rifle. Sick. So. Oh boy, I just cannot wait. So excited, just cannot hide my armor piercing rounds for a fucking 308 aren't going through what basically is made of aluminum. There we go. No, it's not. Not a lot of cursing in this game. You think they would say fuck more? Look at them doing things. Very nice. Thank God 10mm is the only fucking pistol round next to 38 and 44. No 9mm. Thanks, game. Oh. Disgusting. 10mm is dope though, but it'd be nice to have a 9mm. And a gun that doesn't look like a gigantic brick. Come back. Yeah. Big. Oh no, my shitty arm is broken. I have to replace it anyways. No. Wow, wasn't that the most exciting? They don't even give you a fucking gun. Give you a uniform that makes my guy look fat for some reason. Which actually, I'm gonna have to check this out. Yeah, he's like the full muscle. Why the fuck does he look like 40 pounds overweight? Yeah, that's what he looked like before. Fucking assholes. He looked like a fat body. Oh my god, looked like he went to the gym only in the vault.
Sensors tell me you're not nearly as dead as I expected. Impressive, Cadet. Or should I say, Private. You are now an official member of the United States Army.
Great.
Get out there and do us proud, soldier. You are dismissed.
Do I get anything for this? XP. Where's Private Cockmunch? Where'd he go? He's a little shit kicker. Ow. Square means player, round means AI? Yeah.
Feel free to hit the courses again anytime you feel you need to hold the blade a bit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Fuck you, game. Ugh. Like an armory somewhere. I can get like guns that don't suck. Cool. Sentry bot helmet. That's fucking useless. I also get out of this fucking ugly ass uniform. Always do that. Ugh. There we go. Top performance right there.
You made it this far. I want you to know how intensely annoyed I'll be if I have to clean up your corpse at this point. Live fire course is waiting, Cadet. Last thing between you and glory. Or violent death.
Click on it. Modify. What? Modify. Click. there's an armory. Where there's guns. Don't suck. Oh, fuck. Fair, you should probably have the armory in the main office, but Quartermaster's right here, so... Almost freezing. Yeah, I know. It's really annoying. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. Oh. Mm. Oh my god. Oh. Oh god. I drove my car today because I boosted up the battery again because something's still going wrong with it. I was driving outside, my car's covered in pollen, so I keep getting really bad allergies from it. At least that's my theory. Oh. Okay, I could feel like a bloody nose coming in. I don't think it's gonna happen. If it did, at least that'd be something. And red eye. Nice. And a nothing. And nothing else. Nice dog food. Taking a bath is gross. Take a shower. You're sitting in your own filth. Fuck you. Okay. We officially did the army. It sucked. I've learned nothing. I want to... Where's the guy? Oh. So I just murder him or something? Oh. See what else I can break down sometimes. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Stay on my ear. Thanks. Oh shit. There we go. What terrors await in the darkness beyond the fire? Probably not much. Is it robots? Or is it... the robot's gonna give you the dimension.
As soon as everyone's seated, I'll get started. Come on now.
Oh, don't you know? Tell me a camp story.
Tonight, we're doing one of my very favorite Pioneer Scout pastimes. Campfire tales. This on? Oh, good. I'm sure glad the speakers are still working. Hello, campers. Ready for a friendly
Listen to the story for 29 minutes and don't kill yourself.
Tales are interactive, so put on your brave face and act out the story when prompted. Today's tale is called Terrors of the Dark. Seems the holotape has some errors. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hello? This story is about me. A pioneer scout. I wake up one night in a cabin, and I see that I'm alone. Everyone's beds are empty. My heart is pounding. But I know I have to go outside and look for everybody. I want to get up, but the shadows are reaching for me. They're gonna attack me. Please help me fend them off.
Jesus Christ. Miserable. You gotta be kidding. Oh, fuck me. I was sort of shocked that fucking 20 mosquitoes just came out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, where's the door? Oh, there's no door? Fuck off, mosquito. Are you just gonna instantly spawn if I do this? I really hope not. This is fucking annoying. I'm gonna punch the shadows away. Nice. Oh, it is time still. Great. Gotcha, bitch. Scary shadows. Oh, fuck me. Come on. No, please. Please. God. Again, back to the annoying enemy type. Thanks, AI Scavenger, for 2 alcohol.
I faced my fears and burst out from under the covers, not stopping until I'd made it outside. There, I see the warm glow of a campfire. My fellow scouts are talking by the fire. I go to them, and I try to warn them. It's not safe to be out this late. There's something out there. I know, because it took my brother.
What is this?
He stayed out past dark one day and went missing. But my friends, they don't listen. I sit with them, keep watch, we laugh, drink, and share secrets with each other all into the night.
Oh. Come on. Yeah, red X is fucking useful. Thanks. Yeah, because all the mosquitoes should come out every time as a fucking prompt. Eat, drink, and emote near the campfire. Sick. Any food? Nothing. You can eat everything. Not food. We get food. Oh. No. Fuck off. God. The worst. Who made this? I thought this was a fun quest. Get harassed by the most annoying enemy in the fucking game. It'll be fun. You sit around a campfire, you hear some dead child talk about, I don't know, being scared of the dark and our friends being idiots. You know, a bunch of mosquitoes just come out and beat the fuck out of you. Because we know mosquitoes are a very fun enemy type in the game. Can I take drugs? Does Radaway count as a drink? It doesn't, but... Now wait, time to emote again. Bam bam. Nope, nope. Nope.
Pay no
Nope.
mind to the encroaching darkness. I try again to warn them of the darkness. No one listens.
Don't worry about the darkness, it's fucking... these things. Fuck off. Hope you died of fire. Oh my god. Please die. Please fuck off. Get fucked. Bro, who designed this fucking place needs to be beaten with a fucking rock? I'm gonna use more ammo in this fucking event than anything else. I'm so glad. Oh my god. Fuck off. Oh. Little guy. Fuck you. No. Guys. Fuck off. Okay, that's all the can I get from that tree. How about this one? What can... Oh! What? No. Come on, man. Who hurt the person that made this? You know, this will be fun, he said. As he, you know, stabbed himself in the leg with a fucking machete. Just... on his fucking leg. The designer for this needs to be shot in the kneecap.
Find enough wood to rekindle the fire.
Oh my god, shut the fuck
But
up.
when I turn around, there's no light to guide my way back to
Oh, my
camp.
gun's getting all
I don't know
fucked.
if I wandered too far, or if the campfire has gone out, drenching all the scouts in darkness.
32
Hold
bullets.
on. I'm so sorry to interrupt the tale, but we have an emergency. Or at least my scout leader emergency protocol says we do. My protocol is pulling up a missing camper flag. Now, I'm almost certain I counted everyone correctly, but we should be thorough just in case. If we can't find our shadow camper, let's look for traces they may have left behind. And remember the buddy system.
Hey, I watched Fargo. That's the only reason I know this accent. Oh. No. I hate it so much. Just fuck off. I really not get any guns to use at this point, because I use all these so fucked up and destroyed now. I can't even use like a pulse grenade or a mine against these things. They fly. Does that count? Binoculars, does that count? Fuck you. Oh, Jesus Christ. There we go. Okay, oh, okay, let's go look in the cabin. to enjoy the worst fucking quest ever made by Fallout. Next to this is our... Oh. Nope. Fuck you. What the fuck? Oh, bro, just fuck off. Stop. Just stop for like a minute. I beg of you. Okay. There's none in there. Just picking up everything. I don't care. Okay. Alright, it's an event. You can help me. Oh, thank God. Nice.
There was a holotape amongst the missing captain's belongings. And see what we can find.
I'm hunting bugs out here in Appalachia. There are spiders, ants, and slugs. Today, I'm going to complete my collection. Only 9 more Hymenoptera to go. Layla told me to watch out for their stingers. But I can handle them. That's what my new entomologist badge is for. I'm hunting bugs. Bugs of all kinds. They'll come out at night, but they're cool at all times.
Fuck this, man. This is a miserable fucking mission. Until I hit something. We keep playing. So fun. Having so much fun. Really enjoying this. This is great. This is really fun. I'm dude. Just stop staring. Because everyone knows fighting flying enemies is so fun. Especially been poisoned like 20 times. Fuck, dude.
The last time this was...
Who first made this? Look at my skin crawl. I'm not trying to fight a fucking beast worm. Fuck that. Fuck it. I'll get someone. Oh. Fucker. Take that. Oh, my machete getting bad too. Great. Beat the fuck out of some bugs, I guess. Taking your fucking meat, piece of shit. That's good. What? What? Give me a second. Give me a... Yeah, take the fucking mine, asshole. Oh, fuck you. Kindling is dying. That means in 3 seconds, we will fail the entire fucking quest. This is so fun. Really good. The most fun I've ever had in my entire life. I don't want to kill a family of 4 right now. Alright, maybe insects are worse than robots. At least the flying ones. Well, at least I leveled up. Oh god. Cool. Sick. Awesome. Useless. Might as well if I can actually sell shit. Yay. Yay. Okay. Oh, please tell me you can't get in here. This will do it. This will do the trick. Fuck you. Pulse and plasma mines do like the fucking most killing. Okay, wow. Wow, that was invigorating. Oh my god. It wasn't even like a fun challenge. It's just like, hey, unless you have a fucking machine gun or the deadliest shotgun of all time, you're gonna hate this quest. And I did. It was really fun. Oh shit, I should have made my intelligence higher to get more gunsmithing because that's how intelligence works allegedly. You're smart, you know how to make guns. Unaware that's like 8 different forms of intelligence, you fucking clown. Let's see what I can make, because now all my guns are out of date. Great, okay. So, we're gonna make junk to scrap. But we can scrap the laser rifle, it's way out of date now. Hunting rifle. Ah, fuck it, scrap all my guns, I don't even care. Should give me enough for release of bolt action.
You know, the world's kind of amazing. If you stop and take a look.
Yeah, lady. Yeah, I know it. Alright, so we're gonna have no weapons. There'll be no guns. Fuck it. Sweet. Alright. On that note, fellas, I'm gonna sign off. So, thank you for watching and being all handsome and shit. Yeah.